see. Enthusiastic's how you need to be. Respect is his golden rule. Organized to be the best in school. Sycamore teachers teach the kids new things. Learning doesn't stop until the last bell rings, rings, rings. Super Sycamore comes out at night. Stamping super work that students do right. If you want Super Sycamore to notice you, don't be discouraged when something is hard to do. Work hard and be excited. Show respect and organize until the top. You will rise.
Episode 75, Family Face-Off. Previously on Super Sycamore, SCE has finally sent Super Sinister on his way to start a new life as a bucket-filling paleontologist. But unfortunately, a new villain has been making life difficult for our resident hero. He's tried many things to make life miserable for Super Sycamore and to stop students from learning. He haunted a Stuffy. He got Super Sycamore stuck in a time loop. He even trapped Super Sycamore in an escape room. Maybe you've been picking up on some clues as to the identity of the new villain. As we know, Super Sycamore got a very interesting letter at the end of the last episode. The letter revealed that the one causing havoc to the school and to Super Sycamore is none other than his brother. Now that you've been reminded about what's been happening, we return you to our regularly scheduled program, already in progress. Currently, we find our hero spreading good vibes at SCE. He's passing out hero t-shirts to students who have shown the hero traits: hard work, enthusiasm, respect, and organization. In Mr. Biaco's room, second grader Bella Miranda has earned one for giving 150% even when things are hard. She's kind to others and does what's expected.
All the things that I used to say.
Next, Super Sycamore heads into Miss Curl's third grade classroom. Sam Mutegi has earned a hero shirt for being an enthusiastic and responsible learner who keeps a smile on his face. He also went up 76 points on his iReady reading diagnostic. That is amazing.
How much you love me.
In Mrs. Sugar's third grade class, Aubrey Schlosser has earned a hero shirt too. Aubrey is extremely respectful to her teachers, is a hard worker and great friend, and stays organized. That's well earned, Aubrey.
It never ends.
In Miss Mastrangelo's fourth grade classroom, Madeline Conway is selected from all the students in technology because of how hard she works and how great she helps.
She used to bring all the songs that she used to sing, all her favorite TV shows.
Now on to the first grade pod. Siddhartha Adhikari in Miss Mall's room has earned one. It's because of how enthusiastic Sid is about new things and how much work is put into everything. Sounds like we should be calling you Super Sid. We find Super Sycamore in Mrs. Boland's second grade room, where he's giving Paige Bursky a hero shirt. Paige has earned a shirt because she is highly respectful, has a wonderful sense of humor, and loves helping her classmates. He thought that giving out hero shirts would take his mind off of his troubles, but no luck. Confused, scared, and a little upset, Super Sycamore takes the letter and a family photo album to a comfy spot to reflect. How could this happen? His own baby brother, Sam, a villain? Super Sycamore doesn't even know where to begin to tell the story. will begin in 1988. Super Sycamore's little brother Sam was born. Aw, what a cute little peanut baby angel biscuit button. Sorry, I got carried away. Babies are cute. Anyway, Sam was a typical baby, slowly learning how to walk and talk, chilling with his favorite shrimp stuffy, pooping in his diaper. Life was good. The only thing is, he had superheroes for a brother and sister. You see, Super Sycamore was born with super speed, flying capabilities, and the ability to super stamp. He was constantly winning races, earning awards, and getting lots of attention. And we all know that older sister Cyber Sycamore is a tech genius. She built her first computer motherboard when she was only 8 weeks old. She was able to teleport from home to daycare while drinking a bottle. She also spent a lot of time earning awards, getting straight A's, and winning BattleBot competitions. Sam wanted awards and recognition too. He tried super stamping, but somehow he kept catching super work on fire. And flying, well, that didn't go so well. That's not a mummy costume. That's a full body cast. Kids, don't try this at home. When he tried to teleport like his sister, he ended up in prehistoric times. Must go faster, must go faster! He decided right there and then that he was not super like his siblings. He was just average Sam. What he didn't realize was that he actually was super. He also had amazing technological abilities like his sister. It's just that his talents were different. At one point, he tried to dye his hair blonde to look different than his family. But unfortunately, the purple came right back in. As time went on, Sam was becoming more and more resentful of his siblings. They were amazing at everything they tried, and he felt like he wasn't. Super and Cyber Sycamore always tried to include Sam in their activities, but Sam started saying no and spending a lot of time alone. Instead of finding something he was interested in, he was too busy trying to find something to beat his siblings at. He started to code viruses and create force fields. He even dabbled again in time travel. Those are extraordinary scientific breakthroughs, but because his siblings were so great at everything, he didn't think it was anything special. Until one day, there was a technology competition in Roofington. The grand prize, a trophy, and $1,000. The local newspapers would be there to cover the event. Sam, he didn't care about the trophy or the money. The real prize would be the recognition from the community. Sam had been working on a time loop machine, but it wasn't totally ready yet. Maybe if he could get it ready in time, he could finally win at something and show his siblings that he was super too. He worked day and night and day. This was his chance to be great, and he was going to take it. After 27 Red Bulls, 25 bags of Cheetos, not a great combination by the way, and countless hours, the time loop machine was finally ready. He was going to win something and take his place in the sun. But when the competition started, he was horrified to see that his sister and brother were also participating in the competition. Sam hadn't told anyone he had entered. Super and Cyber Sycamore presented a robot that made pizza while doing your homework. They had built it that morning in 20 minutes because they were bored. The crowd and the judges erupted with cheers. When it was Sam's turn to present, he froze. He stumbled on his words, and he started sweating. This was it, the big moment. He turned on his time loop machine expecting greatness, only to have it short out and shut down. He knew something wasn't quite right with the quintometer flux carbon reallocation system. In other words, it didn't work. Upset, discouraged, and hurt, Sam ran from the building. His siblings, unaware that their brother was upset, of course went on to win the competition. Sam disappeared for quite some time. Cyber Sycamore and Super Sycamore felt guilty. If they had known their brother felt this way, they would surely have helped him with his time loop machine. They tried calling and texting, but Sam wouldn't answer. Cyber Sycamore even built a drone to track him, but Sam, being so tech-savvy, was able to block the transmission to stay off the grid. It was clear that the damage seemed to be done, and they feared it was too late. They hoped that one day they would meet again and be a family. Little did they know, they would eventually get their wish. Back from the shadows, Sam was ready to enter the world. This time, he was going to reinvent himself. This time, he wouldn't be the talentless little brother to the legendary superheroes. This time, he wouldn't be overlooked and underestimated. This time, he would show his siblings that he also had talent for destroying what they have built. This time, he would become Digital Deviant. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how villains are made. Super Sycamore feels empathy for Sam, meaning that he understands how Sam feels. But wait a minute. Feeling upset is never a reason to be a bucket dipper. If you're upset, you communicate. You deep breathe. You talk to someone you trust. You don't run around buildings throwing your brother into time loops and escape rooms. This is ridiculous. Time to put a stop to the madness.